Um, let's throw one more in here. Yeah, I rebooted the stream, which I hate doing because it kills it, but oh well. Um, sure, one there. We'll do the rest there. I don't know what the answer that you missed out on. I don't even know what we were talking about anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do. I don't know if it's because I'm multi-streaming now and streaming to YouTube at the same time is what kills it. I think tomorrow when I stream, I'm gonna try not streaming to YouTube, just do Twitch and see if it still happens. But Twitch is really messing with me. How to set shred? Oh, yeah. I don't know exactly how it works. All I'm saying is that hold on, let's not die here. Is that, like, for instance, on this wand, you could have minion melee damage, int, lightning res, minion lightning damage for minions. I assume you break this down, you get one of them, or maybe there's a few of them that you could possibly get, or maybe, like, all of those stats fall onto one shard, which I feel like would be way OP. But either way, you'd break it down, you'd get one of those affixes, you would then throw that affix onto a crafted item, such as an exalted wand, and you'd put it on there, and then by wearing that crafted item with that affix, it then counts towards the set bonus in that slot. So that's how it would work. You blame my software? It's Streamlabs. Plenty of people use Streamlabs. Maybe it's time to move on to something else. Maybe you're right. I don't know. That would be so huge. Yeah, I don't... The thing is, I don't know what affix you get, if you get all of them, if all of them are a possibility. Like, that part I'm not sure about. I just know that you break them down, you get an affix, you put it on a piece of gear, and then that counts towards the set. We gonna see some theory crafting crazy things with that? Well, yes and no. I did a video on like what sets I think the bonus would be really cool, but the other thing is like a lot of these have pieces that take the weapon slot, which means that no matter what you're theory crafting around, you're typically going to still be stuck with that. So like for instance with this, I'd be stuck using a wand with my minion builds, which isn't horrible, but in the end game I really like the two-handed staff. You can still do it with a wand, and then just throw a shield on, which you could argue is better for the build in the endgame anyways. But it would still limit whatever build it is you're doing to typically certain weapon slots. For instance, like the shattered lance set is one that I really want to play with. You still have to use the sword. Or if you do like the Forgotten Knight set, it means that if you're doing the Forgotten Knight set is one that's based around time rot and void penetration and whatnot. You have to do a shield, an amulet, and a one-handed sword. But if you're playing a Void Knight that's wanting to use a wand for spell damage, putting a sword in that spot, you know, is kind of are you gonna like put it in the offhand and then use a wand? Like, it kind of changes things a bit. So like it's still got its limiting factors, but. Or you can have some big effects that looks like tiers 5 through 7, or some of them are kind of unique. Yeah, there are, I mean, I don't know what each set item is going to give you for the affix off of it, but yeah, there are some sets that have like cool affixes on them. Whether you'll get to use those ones or not will be the question. Perhaps the shard isn't weapon type binded anymore. That would be cool, but it's... I mean, shards are weapon typed binded in the game already, so I don't know how they would open that up. Like, most shards you have now can only go on certain weapon types. So I mean, they all have their own pre-requirements. I'd be surprised if you could take something off of a set item that's on like a wand and then throw it on a mace. I'd be very surprised. Seems improbable. But hey, if it could happen, that would be I'm open for openness. Gotta go, you out of here? Hey, see you there. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow at some point. Bum, bum, bum. Nice. Does the league start date change mess up my work schedule or no? Well, I choose my own schedule. Basically, I can choose whatever I want. The problem, the problem I run into is that like I just have to like choose some time to work, you know, to make it. So, my plan was to be back right now and play through the patch. But now that patch is delayed by 2 weeks, I will probably go do like one more week of work. I'm probably gonna wait till I get another dispatch load that comes back towards my home, and I'll probably head out and grab it. I'll be gone for probably one more week towards the end of this month, and then I'll be back to stream all the way through patch launch. Or I might just stay, but the problem is if I stay home now, that means I'm taking off a whole month before the patch even drops. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I want to dive into my reserves that hard. Especially since I know I'm going to enjoy 1.2, so I kind of wanna wait till a much closer date to stay home. Bum bum bum. Ooh, finally a ring. Critical? No. Just want some minion damage. Let's see what we can throw on this bad boy. A little minion. Ooh, actually, you know what? This one's pretty nice. Let's see, minion damage. There we go. We got our health. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll do. With this guy, we want to get rid of the warriors. We're gonna go all archers. I also want them to have the fire arrow. You know, let's go fire arrow first. I'll just keep going flat damage for them. Have you ever had to truck in questionable terrain, like low traction, bad weather? Yes, all the time. Literally all the time. Actually, I just this last trip I just did last week, I ended up going through. I went through Dead Man's Pass in eastern Oregon, which required. It was actually bad enough that day. It required chains. It was a solid sheet of white ice across the whole freeway for about 20 miles. But it happens all the time. I've been through flash flooding in Texas, which I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced flash flooding, but I always kind of assumed it just meant like really heavy rain, whatever. Like I had never seen it in person. When you're actually in a flash flood zone that rains so hard that literally rivers kind of show up on both sides of the road within like 30 minutes, it's kind of a scary situation. I'm not gonna lie. I was taking, I think it's 50 west that drops from Kansas down into northern Texas. I think it's 50. It might be like 52 or something. But I was dropping down to 20, and oh, dude. I went on this one like 5-mile stretch of road, and I remember it was raining so hard, couldn't see the lines on the road. There was water on the road, and then the ditches on both sides were flowing at like 30 miles. Like just water was traveling as fast as me, and it was like I need to get back to the interstate as quick as possible. Been through all sorts of thunderstorms, hailstorms. Some of the thunderstorms are pretty sick. Like over here in Oregon, when we have thunderstorms, you're lucky to get like one lightning strike, maybe every like 10 minutes, you know, maybe 20 strikes throughout the night. Some of those thunderstorms over there, like Texas, Indiana, like pretty much the whole like eastern side or middle states, dude, there's a lightning strike like every 5 seconds or sometimes multiple times within a few seconds, and it's like, dude, the sky's just lit up like a strobe light. It's pretty cool. 35 goes from Kansas to Texas. Yeah, but there's a different backward. You have 35 south that goes, but 35 south from Kansas City there's a toll road somewhere in there, and I dodge the toll road, so I take like 50 west. I think it's 50 or something. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a two-way. It's not an actual interstate. It's a two-way that's kind of a back road for a couple hundred miles. It takes you through. Oh Jesus, I don't remember where it drops you. It drops you down in western Texas, but it eventually you get to like Amarillo, I want to say, and you head into. I take it whenever I'm headed into New Mexico and then Arizona. I don't remember the name of it. I'm gonna have to find it on a map. 35 drops straight down, but I typically dodge that because I'm usually headed farther west. And if I'm actually headed to like Houston or somewhere in Texas, then I drop well down way before and take like 55 or something else down. Where are we? I'm on a dead end map. Where are we going? 54. It might be 54. There's multiple different roads that are kind of in there, but yeah, 50 something is in there. But when you take that road and you get close to Amarillo and you're going to actually make it, you're converting over to 20 or 30. It's 20 or 30, whatever it is. There's a few miles of like questionable back road that I was on. But yep, that was fine. I've been on the outskirts of a hurricane. Again, high wind when you're like, towing stuff. Not fun. Not fun at all. I don't know if you guys saw what happened in Texas all the way up to the eastern seaboard last week. But they had some wind. I don't know if you guys saw that. Some crazy times. I've been through Dalehart at least a few times. Yep, I've been through Dalehart a few times. All the main interstates I've taken. They are... The smell? I don't really recall the smell. Like, the smell. I've been through so many cities, it's hard to, like, remember each one specifically. If I remember Dalehart, that's a smaller... Isn't that a smaller one that's more... you have to take the back road through it, if I recall. I'm pretty sure Dalehart's on, like... Isn't that, like, right when you get right into Texas, out of, Oklahoma, or out of the Panhandle? I may be thinking of a different spot. You gotta hop off? Yep, no worries. The entire stretch of that town, I don't know. There's so many areas in the U.S. that are farmland on the interstate where you have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of cows, that there's plenty of areas that stink. So there's not really like one that stinks any worse than the rest. The 54 runs right through it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right after the Panhandle of Oklahoma, right? I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I haven't really noticed the smell. I mean, you have cows and farm there, but they also have a prison like 5 miles out. Interesting. I haven't seen it. It's true, but it's something. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm used to it, but when I go through Wyoming, Iowa, Nebraska, like Montana, they all have large portions of sections that have cow and farmland that smell, just like manure. So we actually haven't lost any minions. I haven't been paying attention at all, but none of them have died. Not bad at all. Remember when this boss fight used to take forever?
After eons alone,
Eons?
we again become one. On the precipice of a broken...
Well, we made it to the end of time again. Or, I guess back to the council chambers. End of time. Yeah, end of time. Alright. That damage looks totally fine for a boss, especially this early. I love it. I don't mind wiping a boss out in 20 seconds. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of other stuff that does extreme, but I don't know if you guys have ever played. Like, have you guys ever tried to take that boss out playing like a paladin, and you don't do hammer throw? You play like vengeance. You play something like vengeance, and it's like a 4.5 minute fight. Those are painful times. Or you do. Oh, what did I do? One time I went in there. I was playing rogue, and I think I tried to use. I think it was Cinder Strike that I tried using the whole time, and like it just took forever. More damage if you have one minion. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So I always find it way more enjoyable if you have a build like, man, could you imagine doing that with like one wolf and Tempest Strike? Or something that just takes an incredibly long amount of time. Or like Werebear with Swipe back when it's like that early in the game. You're just swiping. I guess that was worse before they reworked Swipe a bit, but there was a time when it was just a very slow fight. You can feel the fight if it takes more than 3 minutes, every second of it. Yeah, you get to a point where like you're questioning if your audience is still here. Like, you guys could probably go to the movie theater, watch a movie, be back, you'd be fine. I still get that vibe when we get into the end game and we take on like Abomination, like your first timeline boss. If it takes more than a couple minutes, it's like, alright, we gotta try something new here. I'm not a huge fan of the ZTPS here.
What do you want?
Bo. If I recall, this is where we can start getting. Do I have anything in my chest, by the way? We haven't even looked at what we have. We do have minion, spell, and bow. That's what we want right there. Oh my god, we had it at level 13. I could have been using this already? What are we doing? What are we doing? No more fire starter here. I know that we were gonna do pebbles, but that's 4 levels away. Pebble can suck it. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. 18. Here's the challenging one. Would we go minion bow damage, or do we want the mages to do more damage? I think we want minion melee and spell. Let's do this one. I have more of them anyways. You guess Abomination has a lot of problems to its name, but damage shouldn't be one of them. Yeah, Abomination will be fine. Ooh, I even got a +1 to it. There we go, 27 flat damage. That's still... 27 is still less than we would have got with the Pebble set. Granted that this is only skeletons and not going to be both, but that's alright. Let's see what this feels like. Should really get some time into your Falconer. Yeah, I don't want to stream too long because I'm still like testing some stuff. I need to get my prep done for 1.2. That's why we're trying to keep the streams a little bit shorter. There's so much to do. They're not hitting for like any crazy damage. It's all right damage. It's all right. I think we just need extra projectiles. Oh, hell yeah. What do we get this time? We got the full Isadora set. Damned on hit with necrotic spells. So, with the Firestarter torch... Oh, dude. We might have to try that. Dude, is this not the best hardcore run ever? Like, dude, this ring is insane. +4 minion base critical strike chance. +2 all minion skills. At level 27. Come on. Oh, God. I don't... It's getting too easy. It's getting too easy. I mean, I can't not wear that. I can't not put it on. You gotta be level 31 for this. Okay, so we can't do the damned on hit yet. The Hungering Soul's damned on hit with the Firestarter would have been pretty sick. That's fine. Maybe we'll throw those on in a little bit. I'm running out of room here. We don't have room. There's too much good stuff falling. Now that we have the levels, let's see what we got here. 2 more points. Let's go for let's go ahead and limit the warriors. I don't think anything other than the damage is what we really need. Yeah, let's go ahead and go this route. For these guys, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves some cold minions here. Or should we do the projectiles? Let's do projectiles for now. The ring is so busted. Hell yeah. Not gonna see me complain though. Our minions are gonna be tearing it up. I literally just need to run. Just run. Let the minions do their thing. Honestly, I don't think I even need to push a single button. They have so much life. Or I shouldn't even say life, but they have really good survivability at the moment. I think that we could probably just run the whole map and level up. I am unneeded. Oh, maybe not run that way. Maybe give it a minute. Over here, minions. Come on, clear the bridge. Clear the bridge for me. There you go. Attaboy. You can wear 2 of those rings too, can't you? Oh man. Do you know what 2 of those rings would do? Like 4 levels to minion skills this early on? That's pretty nuts. I still haven't lost a minion. Keep her going. Yeah, we are gonna lose a minion to that fireball though. Okay, we may have bit off more than we could chew. Oh! Why did I stand there? Why would you stand there? I was too busy looking at my minion numbers. God damn it. That was such a good character. I quit. Screw hardcore. God damn it. This is what I get for resummoning things. We got way too cocky in hardcore. Oh my Typical. Time to start anew? I know. God damn it. We were doing so good. To the death of another character. God damn it. And I lost that ring. I lost that ring in hardcore. Oh, whatever. Dumb. Absolutely dumb. What should be our next hardcore character? Preferably something that's really good in the early games, because that's about all that we play. Should we redo the auto bomber? Do a falconer? God, I hate falconer. Alright, let's do a hardcore falconer. We'll flask it up. Such a boring class. I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to. Guess we'll just get some health on hit, eh? Is her first sentence when you start the character literally say, "I've never been this far from the slums," and yet we know how to wield a sword this well? I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure if I tried to wield a sword like that in real life, I would probably end up cutting a finger off, or it would end up in my shin. Like, that's some crazy dexterity for having never been out of the slums. Just saying. You could 1v1 the first boss and lose. I will be 1v1. I don't think you get the Falcon for a while, right? This will be a non-minion. We'll be one-on-one-ing. We could really go all out and just play Shadow Daggers. Why not? I actually haven't done. I've heard Shadow Daggers is actually pretty good for the Falconer. Maybe we do a little SD. Oh yeah, check out my shurikens. Shpow, shpow. That bear doesn't like him. Alright, that's really boring. We're gonna be fighting all day. Hell yeah. Dude, that sword's literally bigger than her. Some crazy decks with that. Oh, the Falconer. Bum bum. Not gonna lie, this feels way better than Swipe did, though. Bum bum bum. Kind of tempting. It's a crazy amount of crit right off the bat. Let's see, let's throw that on, blah blah blah. For this dagger, just out of pure curiosity, if we went with melee damage right off the bat, along with melee attack speed, and we need one ailment. Poison or bleed? What do you guys think? Bleed? I think we're more based around bleed anyways. Poison would be nice, but let's do one bleed. I'm curious how OP this will feel early on. The crazy dexterity of a... Yeah. How fast can you swing a dagger? I probably should put 1 health on hit and we'd be unstoppable. It's too easy. It's too easy. Where is the melee attack speed? Do I not have, do we use all the melee attack speeds? What? I have no more. Alright, sad day. Oh well.
Where'd you learn to fight? Before it reaches town.
There we go. We didn't die. What a close one-on-one. Alright, give me flurry. We're not acid flasking it. We're gonna go ahead and go with the attack speed. We're gonna get crazy with it. Speaking of, we will naturally take our CF position.
I, Galila of Valcala, would be honored to offer you an invitation to the Circle of Fortune.
Bum, bum, bum. I don't think there's... Oh, we do have a humming bee. Ooh. That'll keep you alive for a while. We should have put poison on that weapon. Yeah, we'll be unkillable. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Too easy. Wonder if it's easier if I just throw a flask and let him die. Even with the 100% poison damage, one won't kill them, huh? Bum bum bum. Too easy. Makes me want that force wave already. What level am I? 95? Alright, alright. I thought I was 6 already. Oh, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Garbage. Bum bum. The hell did that guy run? I don't know where he's trying to go. Alright. Alright guys, I think we're gonna stop there. I'm gonna try and figure out that audio problem again. I still I'll do some more Google research. I couldn't find any Reddit threads or anything with it, but try and figure out why it's doing that. Maybe I do just need to update my computer or something, but I don't know why the mic stops working for Twitch but not for YouTube. But we'll continue this hardcore character since we seem to not be able to keep a necromancer alive tomorrow, but I'm gonna get back to doing some YouTube and then some testing stuff. But I will see you guys tomorrow as we do a few more hours. But thanks for hanging out, thanks for chilling, and chill, guys.